Think about the last time something small completely ruined your mood. A comment, a delay, a message that didn't come, a plan that fell apart. Nothing life-changing, but it stayed in your head all day. That's not because you're weak. It's because no one taught us how to deal with pressure in a world that never shuts up. In 2026, the problem isn't survival, it's mental overload. Too many opinions, too many choices, too many things demanding your attention at the same time. The Stoics faced war, exile, disease, and uncertainty with no modern comfort. And somehow they stayed clear-headed. Not because they escaped reality, because they understood it better. Today, I'm sharing 5 powerful Stoic lessons you need to learn in 2026. Lessons that cut through noise, calm your mind, and give you control where it actually matters. This isn't about ancient quotes. It's about how to live well right now. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Control what's yours. Release the rest. This is the foundation of Stoicism. Epictetus said it plainly. Some things are in your control, some things are not. That's it. That's the whole game. But most people live like everything is their responsibility. You worry about the economy, other people's opinions, whether someone texts back, what the algorithm does, and what the future might look like. None of that is truly yours to control. In 2026, this lesson becomes critical because we are constantly exposed to things we can't influence. News cycles, online outrage, global events, other people's lives curated to look perfect. Stoicism doesn't tell you to ignore reality. It tells you to sort reality correctly. Ask yourself this simple question more often. Is this within my control? Your effort? Yes. Your attitude? Yes. Your preparation? Yes. Other people's reactions? No. The outcome of every decision? No. How the world behaves? No. Here's a modern example. You post something online. It doesn't get the response you hoped for. Likes are low. Comments are quiet. You start questioning yourself. A Stoic response would be, I controlled the quality of what I made. I didn't control how it was received. And then you move on. This mindset doesn't make you passive. It makes you efficient. You stop wasting energy on things that can't pay you back. In 2026, attention is your most valuable resource. Stoicism teaches you where to spend it and where not to. Lesson 2. You don't have to react to everything you feel. Most people believe every emotion deserves a response. Anger shows up, so they snap. Anxiety appears, so they panic. Insecurity creeps in, so they pull back or overcompensate. Stoicism teaches something radically different. You can experience an emotion without obeying it. Marcus Aurelius wrote about creating space between a feeling and an action. That space is where freedom lives. In 2026, this lesson is essential because emotional triggers are everywhere. Social media, work pressure, relationships, news, comparison. Your nervous system is constantly being poked. The problem isn't emotions. Emotions are natural. The problem is instant reaction. Truth me, people are more interested in your reaction than your response. That pause might last 2 seconds, but it changes outcomes. Instead of firing back, you respond. Instead of spiraling, you observe. Instead of saying something you regret, you stay quiet. This doesn't make you passive or emotionless. It makes you deliberate. Here's a practical way to train this. When a strong emotion hits, name it silently. Anger. Fear, jealousy. Naming it creates distance. You're no longer inside the emotion, you're looking at it. And once you can observe your emotions, instead of being dragged by them, other people lose their power over you. In a reactive world, the calm person controls the situation. That's Stoic strength. Lesson 3. Your character is your real reputation. In a world obsessed with image, Stoicism brings the focus back to character. Marcus Aurelius didn't care how he was perceived. He cared about who he was when no one was watching. In 2026, reputation is fragile. One post, one clip, one misunderstanding can change how people see you. If your self-worth is tied to external approval, you're always one step away from anxiety. Stoics separate character from reputation. Reputation is what people think of you. Character is what you actually do. You control one. You don't control the other. Ask yourself, if no one ever praised this, would I still do it? That question changes everything. It changes how you work. It changes how you speak. It changes how you treat people who can't benefit you. When your focus shifts to character, you become harder to manipulate. You don't chase validation. You don't panic over criticism. You act according to principles, not applause. Lesson 4. Expect difficulty. It makes you calmer, not negative. One of the most misunderstood Stoic practices is negative visualization. It sounds pessimistic, but it's actually grounding. The Stoics would mentally prepare for things going wrong so they wouldn't be shocked when life did what life always does. Because the truth is, problems aren't exceptions. They're part of the deal. In 2026, if you expect life to be smooth, you're setting yourself up for frustration. Stoicism teaches you to expect obstacles without obsessing over them. You don't say, everything will be fine. You say, something might go wrong and I'll handle it. That mindset creates calm. When challenges show up, you're not emotionally blindsided. You're already standing on solid ground. Here's how this looks in practice. Before a big project, you ask what could go wrong, not to panic, to prepare. Before a difficult conversation, you accept this might be uncomfortable, not to avoid it, to stay steady. By expecting difficulty, you remove its power to shock you. That's not negativity, that's readiness. And readiness is confidence. Lesson 5. Time is the one thing you're actually losing. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly, you could leave life right now. Not in a dramatic way, in a clarifying way. Stoicism has a deep respect for time because time is the one resource you never get back. In 2026, time disappears faster than ever. Endless content, endless notifications, endless distractions designed to keep you busy but not fulfilled. Stoicism asks a hard question. Is this worthy of my time? Not, is this entertaining? When you take time seriously, your priorities change. You become more selective. You say no more often. You stop postponing things that matter. Not everything needs urgency, but the right things need attention. Stoics didn't rush, but they didn't drift either. They lived with intention, and that might be the most powerful lesson of all. Stoicism isn't about becoming cold or detached. It's about becoming unshakable. In 2026, the world will continue to be loud, fast, and unpredictable. Stoicism gives you a way to stay calm without checking out. Let's recap. Control what's yours. You don't have to react to everything you feel. Focus on character, not image. Expect difficulty so it doesn't control you. Treat your time like it matters, because it does. If you apply even one of these lessons consistently, your life will start to feel different. Not perfect, but steadier, clearer, more intentional. And in a chaotic world, that's real power. If you found this valuable, take a moment to reflect on which lesson you need most right now. Start there. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more contents. I'll see you in the next video.